Okay, a little technical difficulty there. Sorry about that. All right, so we've got our pieces on, all of our burgundy. Now we're going to go back to the white. Okay, this is going to go on top of your gingerbread fabric. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to line it up just like we did with the others, but it's going to be at the tips of those burgundy points. Okay, you're going to insert your pin right up in there. Okay, and you're going to fold it down, just like before. Anchor, and smooth down your wings. Pin them, and pin them. And you're going to move to the opposite side. Remember what I said, you want to always make sure that you're working on opposite sides so that you don't start spiraling. So I have this one already folded because I had actually didn't realize that my camera had stopped after I restarted it after my husband came in. Got all excited about the chicken coop progress. So, all right, so put that one in there. So I kind of backtracked a little bit so I could see where the video stopped. I thought I restarted it. Apparently I didn't. All right, and we're going to go ahead and pin that in place. Catch both of those folds. Keep an eye on your line because this is, like I said, this is where you can start getting wonky. You're working off of, for this round, you're working off the edges. You're not working off those center folds. You're working off the edges. So because they overlap, that can throw your line off if you're not careful. So you see, I don't know if you can see it here. I have actually this point splits this distance between the two white pieces instead of going on the fold. If I went on the fold, this point right here would be over by about, oh, what is that, a 1/16 of an inch, and would throw us off all the way down. So I adjusted by splitting the distance instead of going on the fold. So I have to line up here and here, all right? So we're gonna make sure that that's all squared away. Anchor it, smooth down your wings. All right, now let's do the opposite two sides there. Fold it down, line her up. Insert your pin just below your fold. I'm a little low, so I'm gonna move that one up just a tad. There we go. Watch your line, fold her down, anchor, making sure you catch both folds of fabric. Take a peek at it, see what you think there. See if you're lining up okay. I'm gonna move this over just a skosh. There we go. Like I said, it's very forgiving. Oop, put that pen. You can move things around as you need to. Don't lose that pin. Okay, piece. Okay, again, opposite side. Line it up. So I have a tendency to push forward when I put my pin in, so I automatically compensate by going a little lower than I intend. I end up where I need to be. Check your line. Okay, looks like I'm going to the left just a tad. There we go. All right, so the white, and we have one more, because we're still going to put our white over those burgundy pieces. So we got 4 more pieces of white to go. Okay, here again, same distance, right about there. You see there, it goes just a little bit wonky. So I'm going to move this over. We're going to split that distance a little bit. One thing I want to show you too, if you're not even with your fold, if you have this issue where you've got more on one side, see how I didn't fold it over straight? I wanted to do this to show you. When you fold down, you're not going to have the same amount of fabric on each side of your fold. So it's going to throw you really off. So what you want to do is try to even that up a little bit. Redo your fold down, line up. The other thing too, if you pull that bottom piece around, you see how that throws you off again, okay? So you have less on this side than you do on this side. This can happen throughout your entire ornament. So you wanna make sure that when you do your folds that you have that bottom edge fairly straight so that you can come straight down. You can always move it around to where you need to be, okay? Because you can trick the eye if you absolutely need to. So I know that's what happened on this piece right here. So when I folded it down, I wasn't square. But just to show you, it can happen to anybody, and it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, this is not going to be a perfect thing. This is fabric. Fabric moves. It stretches in certain ways. It doesn't stretch in other ways. Any of you who have quilted or sewn, know that when you are working with fabric, you also have to take into consideration where that movement needs to happen with that fabric, especially if you're sewing clothes. The direction that you have to follow when you cut out your fabric is going to dictate whether or not that garment wears properly or moves properly, especially with cotton and natural fibers. So, okay, bent another pin. Okay. Anchor down your wings. And do the other two sides. Same thing. Eyeball your distance. Check your line, fold everything down. Don't try to put the pin through your finger. Like I said, I have actually stuck the pin in my finger quite a ways, so be very careful. Okay, one more piece on that one. Check your line, fold them down. Pin down your wings. And there is side one.